Hey everybody, Chris here. In this video, I'm going to be giving you my Dogecoin 2025 price prediction. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel, hit that little notification bell too. You can be notified when my new videos come out, as well as when I do live streams. Now, I'm pretty much live just about every day, except for Saturdays. So make sure that you are subscribed and you have all of your notifications turned on so you know when I go live, because we have a lot of fun expanding outside of just Dogecoin, covering a lot of other things going on with cryptocurrencies and finances during the live streams. But now, not only are we looking at Dogecoin, but I'm also giving you my opinion of 5 other narratives. They're kind of counter narratives to what someone else is saying about crypto in 2025. And of course, some sleeper surprise picks as well. So let's get into it. Let's get into the 2025 Dogecoin price prediction. Yeah, but we'll start here with my 5 counter predictions. That's right, my counter predictions to the Motley Fool's 5 cryptocurrency predictions for 2025, because I just don't agree with a lot of what the Motley Fool talks about. So their first one is the crypto bear market will return. And I say absolutely not. We are still in these 4-year cycles, and this is a bull cycle. And maybe at the end of the year, and I'll show you in my Dogecoin fractal here, that maybe December starts that downturn in this cycle. But overall bear market for the whole year, absolutely not. We had a great 2024, no doubt. But 2025, like the whole year? And they're pointing to MicroStrategy and this whole narrative about Michael Saylor and this infinite loop of like borrowing to buy more Bitcoin and the pressure that that will have on the price of MicroStrategy stock. But Bitcoin as well, was Bitcoin really going down in December because of MicroStrategy? No, that was all leverage and flushing out those long leverage trades that we've been talking about. So, and I think the MicroStrategy stock has already been hit. I think it will recover as the year goes on. And so we will see that. And of course, Bitcoin's price will probably double back to like $180,000 sometime during the year, maybe more toward the end. So I do think we will see a doubling in price there. How about ETH though? Ethereum will handily outperform Bitcoin. I do not agree with this one either. There is this whole thing about this ETH BTC trading pair where ETH is going to all of a sudden like rocket up in price. I don't see that happening. I think there's a lot more competition in this smart contract blockchain space now. We see Solana, we see Sui, and a number of others that are actually easier and better to use than ETH. ETH is still kind of the bigger, slower horse in the race, and ETH will probably do okay, but handily outperform Bitcoin. I do not see that. The next is, of course, the memes. Ultra popular dog theme meme coins will lose half of their value. So Doge and SHIB, they think Doge is going to be 15 cents and SHIB is going to go down to 0.00010. No, I don't agree with that at all. Now, SHIB has been disappointing, to say the least, in 2024, and I still think it'll go on some kind of run in 2025, but obviously, Pepe was more the meme ERC20 token of 2024 than SHIB and took away a lot of SHIB's thunder. And so we do have that. But Doge, I will show you all of my Doge thoughts in just a few minutes. But Dogecoin isn't going back to 15 cents. No. How about spot crypto ETFs? Now, Motley Fool says that a number of them are going to be approved. I don't agree with that either. We might get one, maybe an XRP, but again, Bitcoin and ETH already had futures trading, exchange traded products. So it was easier to convert and pave the way for those new ETFs, ETPs for Bitcoin and ETH. I would love to see a Dogecoin ETF or ETP. Certainly, I think that would make more sense to me than XRP. XRP still has this issue with the tokens and when they're minted and released and all of that, where Dogecoin is a predicted inflation that makes more sense to me. So yeah, I'm not really seeing that either. And then this US Bitcoin Strategic Reserve won't be established. I disagree with that too. I think there will be some kind of reserve of Bitcoin. It may not be exactly what everybody wants, but it's not going to be not. So those are my counter narratives to what the Motley Fool is saying. So what about Doge? Well, let's start the big picture. Could we see a 6,770% rally in 2025, according to crypto analyst? And who is this? This is, of course, Ali. We look at Ali, and he does have the 4-year cycles, but he's got this straight line drawn up here and going up to $18. And I just don't see that happening. As well as another one, why Dogecoin will surpass $20 in 2025, according to the expert. This is Javon Marks. And Javon Marks is showing $20 Dogecoin. Again, he's looking at 2017, 2021, and now 2025. And I'm like, yeah, critics contest the Dogecoin $20 prediction, of course, because at a $20 price, the market cap of Doge would come up to $3 trillion, which is right now equivalent to the entire crypto market. So that's not happening. Let's get real here. And I do try and keep things real here as well. But I do believe in the these 4-year cycles, and that we're going to be in this third one here. And what is that going to look like? Starting with January. So we start with January, and we talked about this 91, now 83% rise in the price in January. And that is based on these monthly returns where January, already in 2025, as I'm recording this on the day, we're up 1%. Woohoo! Good start for Doge. But overall, the average is 84%. 84% now for the average across all months of January. And particularly 2021 had this 711%, which was huge. 2017, 8 years ago, started off really slow, but then accelerated. And what I'm looking at now for Doge is a 2017 type year, but accelerated a couple months. So what I'm doing is I'm taking out the January and February from 2017, and I'm starting with the March. So I pulled all of this forward. And that is what I am looking at for 2025. So what does that look like on the chart? So here's 2017. Here's what 2017 looked like. Had a big run up early on, settled through the summer, and then at the end of the year had this giant acceleration in price. I see that happening as well. So let me pull this forward. We go through 2021 and we come to now this fractal. So this is the fractal from 2017, and I've actually snipped out the first 2 months and pulled it forward. This is my price prediction for 2025 for Dogecoin. And what you see here is big acceleration in January. Now, what's happening in January? We have the inauguration. We have the change of administration for the United States president and Elon Musk being part of the Department of Government Efficiency, Doge. We're going to be hearing a lot about Doge, and I think we're going to see some big up and down action happening. Maybe the 18th and 19th are going to be huge for Dogecoin, and the 20th might be this dump on Inauguration Day itself. I'll be live all those days, particularly on the 20th. I'll be live all day. We'll be having a live stream watching what's going on, as well as the price action. So we could see Doge accelerate up to 60, maybe even up to 69 cents. Could happen. Again, I predicted that initially I thought, well, we could see that in December, all this anticipation. I think it's all going to come here in the next few weeks. We could still see a little downward movement too, though, as well. Maybe the second week of January, we could see a little bit of a dump, then going into the third week with all of this spicy action. That could happen. And then we're going to be up and down. And that's what I think is going to happen, is then we're going to have that excitement behind us. And, by the end of the first quarter, I think Doge will be higher than it is now, maybe around 50 cents or so. But going into the summer, I think there's going to be a summer lull. And I think that's going to happen again. Very similar to what we had in 2021, we're going to see in 2025 where we're going to have this summer dip. What's going to happen in the fall, though? And this is predicated on X doing something with Dogecoin later on in the year. Even if X payment starts early on, there's not going to be Doge with it. There'll be a little pump for Doge because of it. But when Doge actually gets used, then I am predicting $1.80. $1.80 Dogecoin happening, let's say November timeframe. That's what I'm looking at. And that this FOMO, this acceleration, will push Dogecoin's price up past its previous all-time high, which is this orange dotted line, 73 cents. We'll come back and retest it on the way up. And I think we'll stop at $1. There'll be this one stop at $1 and probably a retest down below and back up. It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard for Doge to get over $1. But I do think that is going to happen, that we're going to see Doge finally reach $1 and come back over. It's not going to be long lasting though. And this is how Doge trades. There's going to be FOMO action, Doge price accelerating up. And then on the backside in December, toward the end of the year, will probably drop down and could come all the way back down even to 73 cents. So that's the kind of crazy price action we could have for Dogecoin in 2025. But by the end of the year, I think it will be higher than we are right now, possibly even double the price or more from where Dogecoin is starting the year, right around 31.5 cents. So what else? What other narratives am I talking about here? The other big one that I think is going to be for cryptocurrencies that are United States-based companies. We've been talking about this for the past few months while the Trump administration has been talking about tax breaks. And if they indeed are not going to have capital gains taxes on profits for US-based companies, and we're already seeing like Algorand. So let's look at Algorand right now. So here's Algorand right now, and let me get this set into the auto and into the current trading, and we see already an acceleration in price from the new year for Algorand, again being a United States-based company that we could see Algo do very, very well in 2025, and it's already started. The same with the ADA token and Cardano. We could see Cardano do very well. And then HBAR, and here's HBAR. Hedera already trading very well in early 2025. That is the third company. And then the fourth is going to be XRP. And I know you're saying, oh, Chris, you've always called XRP a stable coin. Well, that was over the summer. So remember, that was over the summer. The narrative has changed now that Gary Gensler is going to be resigning as the head of the SEC. There's going to be a new pro-crypto SEC person put in there. And if there's really going to be tax breaks, these four cryptos, I think, are going to do exceptionally well in 2025. There are some other narratives as well as SWI, and I've talked about SWI, and I think SWI is going to be one, even though it's already gone all the way up to a new all-time high. We look at the daily and we see $4.96 that it hit earlier in December. SWI is going to be going much higher. And then there's going to be SEI, S-E-I. I think SEI is going to have a great 2025. And then the newest one is Peak. And here is the Peak chart. Peak is already starting the new year up 8.5%. And this is going to go way past 75 cents. And my target is $3 for Peak in 2025. Again, this thing just started trading on November 12th. I bought in at 28 cents, right like the third day of trading here. We've been talking about it on this channel quite a bit. And if you're interested in that, you can buy that on crypto.com. And I have a link in the description below if you want to join crypto.com and get $100 worth of freebies and all of that. The other big exciting news is Robinhood and what Robinhood is doing, giving away Dogecoin. That's right. That was the big news last night on New Year's Eve, that there was a Doge drop given to people who were on the app. And there's going to be another one for Robinhood Gold members. happening the night of January 1st, which also helps the Doge price overall as well, and Doge adoption, and because Robinhood makes a lot of money with Doge trading, and they think Doge is going to have a great year as well, which helps their stock price and helps their profits and all of that. They do love Doge, so giving out some Doge, sure. I'm also going to be giving out a lot of Dogecoin in 2025, so stay tuned to my videos and my live streams. We'll be having a lot of giveaways, not only the channel membership giveaways that I'm going to be having, but other Dogecoin giveaways as well. That is Doge. I'm going to be doing Doge tipping, and as Doge is now over 32 cents as I'm recording this, let's go Doge. Let me know in the comments below, what do you think about my 2025 price prediction for Dogecoin? Give the video a like, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I appreciate the support. We'll see you next time.